All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Leland. I'm basically gonna do, I'm gonna redo a tutorial that I did a few years back. It's for my Reason users. Um, they don't really have a lot of tutorials for Reason, so I kind of feel for y'all and feel for us, people who use Reason, that enjoy the platform and stuff like that. Uh, Basically, there is a master bus compressor in Reason. It's based off the old SSL mixing board. It's right here. And the thing about the compressor is that um, it works well, but it can also be very the sound that it gives, it can color the sound like a lot, especially if you're using like 808s and the kicks and things like that. When the kick hits, everything else kind of dips with it, and um, that's not really what we want. You don't want to see the compression working, or you don't want to hear it working, but you want to see it, and you want it to be um, very minute, almost, almost intelligible. That's the thing about compression is you you just want to control it without coloring the sound. Unless you're doing something like EDM or some shit like that. But for this, like trap beats and hip hop, um, that's typically not what we do. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set that up so that it doesn't do that. I got this little beat that I started working on a few weeks back. I'm gonna play it for y'all so y'all can hear it. All right, so as you can hear, when the 808 hits, like all of the other instruments kind of dip with it. Obviously, that's because you have on a master bus compressor, and there is a way around that, and that's the cool thing about Reason is that you can route cables and do all types of shit, and just to get that sound that you want. Um, all right, so basically, what we're gonna do is there's a tool in here, actually two tools. There's a control room out, and then there is a filter. Basically, you can sidechain the frequency that you want to compress on the master bus compressor so that it only compresses that sound or that frequency range and keeps everything else, for the most part, untouched to the point where you can't hear everything else being compressed. Obviously, it's compressing anything in that frequency, but you won't be able to recognize it messing with the melodies and things like that. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to open up the rack, this section right here. You're going to press tab. You're going to go to the effects. And then you're going to go to this one right here, the ECF 42 uh, envelope controlled filter. Drag that in there like that. All right. This will be a little confusing, but it's only two steps, so just follow along. What you're going to do is you're going to take the control room out, this one right here. You're going to put it into the end of the filter. Then you're going to take the out of the filter right here, these two. You're going to drag that into the sidechain input. And when it lights up, when the key button lights up, that means that you're set up and you're good to go. All right. So remember what it sounded like before. All right. So I just bypassed that. I'm gonna turn it on, and this frequency knob right here, this is the one you want to control. it should start compressing just the low frequencies when I bring it down. There you have it. See how it's only the massive bus compressor is only reacting to the low frequencies based off of this frequency selection. So now it's only moving when the 808 and the kick hit. So that's how you basically control the dynamic of a specific frequency without, messing everything up. What I kept seeing on a lot of forums and stuff was the master bus compressor. People were complaining that it colored the sound and stuff like that. And for a long time, I just kind of went with it because I thought that's how it was supposed to sound. But you can definitely fix that by just using this method here. And as far as everything else, they have dynamics for these here. Um, but I find that when you do that on the kicks and the 808s, like it kind of has the same sound. So I put it on the master bus compressor and I use this method. So that's just a little short tutorial for you guys. Again, it's a redo from an old tutorial. I wasn't really speaking loud enough. So there you have it from our Reason users. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and just leave me a comment. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.